In pursuit.
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 Let me get off my soapbox real quick because I'm there. Let me get off of there. Okay, this is good. How do you balance ambition with surrendering to God's will in a performance-driven industry? I think everybody, Lay, this is specifically surrounding athletics, but I think all of us are in a performance-driven industry right at this moment. But Lay, go ahead with that one.
Honestly, it's crazy because I look back at not just my professional career, but I would say probably when basketball got serious, it was, I would say, 9th grade. I would say that I look back on that and I just try to realize what was my motivation behind being the best basketball player that I could have been. And it's crazy because when you talk about ambition, like in sports, well, not just in sports, in almost all things of the flesh, we can get confused. Hard work equals so-and-so. If I sacrifice, I'll get whatever. And I think I was taught at a young age that you just got to be the hardest working basketball player. You got to be in the gym. You got to worship the game. And I'm telling you, I think, again, the coaches and the mentors and the other athletes that were trying to teach me this stuff, they weren't doing it to, rob me from salvation. They weren't doing it to rob me of my faith. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. From a long time in my life, yes, I believed in God, but I drifted away because basketball was my God. And I think that is a slippery slope when it comes to athletics, is that we are taught at young ages to make athletics be our God. Sacrifice spending time with family, sacrifice your mental health, sacrifice your physical health for a child's game. Again, don't get it twisted. I work hard. I'm every day I go to the gym. Every day I pretty much do 2-a-days. Don't get it twisted. I'm all about working hard, but at the end of the day, it's the heart posture. And so for me, the verse that really speaks to this is Proverbs 3:5-6. Is trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all that you do, and He will show you what path to take. I just think that needs to be the mindset in athletics. As you put in the work, it's up to you, but you pray like it's up to God, and understand you trust the outcome. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, that one was fire.
You trust the outcome, and you put the outcome in God's hands, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah,
but you be content with that.
I think, and I want to hear from y'all too. I think it was interesting off of that, and he was saying something. He talked about Proverbs. The author of that book is Solomon, right? Solomon proved that someone could have everything and feel empty. Job proved that someone could lose everything and still worship. Your heart posture matters in that stuff. 100%. And I realized what he's talking about. And because me and him, we had a conversation one time about Ecclesiastes, and Solomon's the author of that book also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when he fell into a deep depression.
Yeah, that's when he realized that everything that he had ever had, over 1,000 women, it was vanity. Vanity. The things that everybody that y'all think, listen, the things that you think that you want, all them hookups, all that stuff. Go read Ecclesiastes. The man that had every single thing. I'm not gonna filter the Bible. It's in the Bible.
Prepare your mind before you read it, though.
Yeah. Hey, and do not go up in there talking about something. I'm ready to give away it all.
No, yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, that's important too, because there was the wealthy young man that came across Jesus, where he was like, sell all your things and follow me. And everybody wants to put everybody in a box. No, Leyton's been fortunate enough to become a professional athlete. When you're a professional athlete, you get paid to do your sport.
Yeah.
God doesn't need Leyton to sell all of his things, because it's not a problem when you have things. It's a problem when things have you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but I'm gonna keep rolling through. We're gonna go into the first part of the
In pursuit.
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 In pursuit.